All right, Social Foxers, welcome back to Spotlight Friday. So for today's Spotlight Friday, we're going to dive into the social media planner. So that can be found over here in the marketing section on your left-hand menu. So I'm going to go ahead and click into marketing and then social planner. So you can see here that I have not set up my social planner. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. You select the different social media outlets that you want to have added to your account. So I'm going to start with Facebook here. So you just click into Facebook. It's going to bring up another page for you, and then you just have to select the pages that you would like to have in your Social Fox account. So for me, that's my personal page, and then I'm also going to add my oil page to that. So you can see here there's a little bit of an error message that I need to add lead connector as an app. So if you just click there, it's going to bring up your group apps, and then I'm just going to search over here in this section for lead, and then it's going to bring up lead connector. So I'm just going to click on that, and then I'm going to add just like that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and X out of this tab, and then I'm going to click that and click allow. There we go. So we can see it's added my two different Facebook things that I wanted there. I'm going to go ahead and also add Instagram to this. Log into Facebook. Continue as myself. Unselect that one. Unselect. There we go. We're going to give it all of those permissions, and we're going to click done. Alrighty. There we go, and then just choose your business Instagram account to add. So I'm going to add my personal account. All right, so there we go. So we have added our different accounts. If you need more help on that, you can check in the help library for that, but it's pretty straightforward as long as you add the lead connector app to your groups. All right, so we'll go ahead and we will click Get Started. So you're going to see this brings up your planner dashboard, tells you what social media things you have connected, how many, and then they're listed here. Once you start creating your posts, you can do that here. And I'm not going to go through post by post how to create it. I'm actually going to highlight the CSV option. So you can bulk upload posts from a CSV file so that you don't have to upload each post by post by post by post. You can put them all in a spreadsheet, download as a CSV file, and then use that to upload and schedule up to 90 posts at a time. 90 is the current limit. So before we do that, I'm actually going to bring up, there's new post, and then you can see upload from CSV. So if you click here, you can actually download a sample CSV file. So this is going to show you the format that things have to be in. So I'm going to download this file and open it up, and then I'm also going to show you what it looks like when it's more filled out. So you can see here that this is the general template that it brings up for you. So the post date and time do have to be very specific. So they have to be in this format here that you can see. They have to be year-month-day and then one space in between there, and then it has to be the hours, like the time that you want it posted, has to be hours, minutes, seconds, and it also has to be in military time or 24-hour time format. So you can see this 20 hours would be 8 o'clock, 1300 would be 1 o'clock. So when you're getting this spreadsheet ready, you do need to really pay attention to how these dates and times are populating. Date in this format with one space in between, and then the time in this format. So you have several different columns here The first one is content. So the content column is going to be your caption. It's going to be the written part of your post. Now, if you just have a Facebook post without a graphic, then you could just have just the content column would be filled out if it was a text-only post. And then as we're going along here, these links are how you're going to link in what your content is. So if you're pulling a visual from a website, you can do that here. Image URLs, as you can see here, that's going to be your URLs from your media library. So I'll show you how to get those URLs after we go through this spreadsheet a little bit more. GIF URLs, if you're pulling a GIF from like Tinner or Giphy.com, you can get the link for the image and put it here, and that can be the graphic in your post if you want to use a GIF instead of a picture. And then also video URLs, these you will also pull from, you could pull them from YouTube if you wanted, but you also, if it's a video that you're posting to your social media that is original content that you made, then you're probably going to want to upload that to your media library and pull the link from there. At this time, the videos that we can post to socials via the social media planner are horizontal format only, so they are not reels right now for Instagram and Facebook. So just to keep that in mind. Okay, so now I'm going to show you where to get the links for the graphics that you're doing. So if you're loading, bulk uploading like a month's worth of content for a Facebook group, for example, you'll want to edit those photos in whatever way they need to be edited, and when they're ready to upload, you're going to go over here to your either your sites area. You can click sites and you can get to media from there, or in the settings area down here at the bottom, you can also click there and get to your media from this area. So we'll just click media, and then we're going to go open media library. So this is where you're going to load in your graphics. So I have a sample graphics folder here, and this is where I've put my sample graphics for this example. So you can see I have lots of posts loaded in here. Now if you want to get the link to this post in order to put it into that spreadsheet so we can bulk upload, then we just right click and you're going to do get link. So these are all for just static pictures. This here is for a video in the Facebook post size, so that 4x5 size. So I'm just going to click that and I would get link on a video just the same way. So once you have that link, I'll go back over to the spreadsheet, the CSV file for bulk upload that I've edited a little bit so you can see what it's going to look like when you start putting content into it. Okay, so you can see this is the bulk upload spreadsheet that looks a little bit like, more like what yours is going to look out when you fill it, or look like when you fill it out. So you can see we have the times updated over here in the format that is needed, which is year, month, date with one space, and then the time in the 24-hour format. So from there you can see that our image URLs here, this is the type of URL that we copied from the media library. So it's going to come up and look like this: storage, Google, blah, blah, blah. So that's how that's going to look. If you are pulling in a GIF from a website and you get the URL for that image, that's similar to what this is going to look like depending on the site that it comes from. And then this is also a Facebook formatted video here. So we just, same as we did from the media library with the pictures, we just got that URL there. And now we are going to go over back to the social media planner, and I'm going to upload this CSV file, and then I'm also have one in there already that has errors. So it's uploaded, but there are things wrong with it. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like if you upload things, but there are edits that are needing to be made. Okay, so we're back here in our social planner dashboard, and I'm just going to go ahead up here to new post in the top right hand corner. I'm going to click there, and then I'm going to choose the upload from CSV file. So if I click in there, you can see this is where we downloaded the sample file. I'm going to upload the file that I have filled out. So that is this one for these purposes. So I'm going to go ahead and click next. From here, it lets you select the social accounts that you want to post it to. So I'm going to do my Facebook group and my Instagram page for this example. So I'll just select both of those options. If you have a VA on your account that's scheduling your socials and you want to be sure to be able to approve that, you can select this send for approval. So your VA would select this, and then you would have this drop down box when you have more than one user on your account. It's like, for example, a VA, and then they would select you for approval of these posts, and then you get sent an email notifying you that there are social media posts for you to approve. So from here, we just click Process CSV. Okay, so that is processing. It does take a few minutes to kind of correlate all of those posts and the different categories, or columns rather, for those. So when you come to your social media dashboard, you can see right now the CSV section is selected here. So if you just were to bring up your dashboard, that wouldn't be default selected. So you can see typically it comes here to recent posts, and the bulk uploaded posts won't show here yet. So you have to go back over and click on the CSV section down here. Now you can see that these test social posts, I'm going to go in and review and schedule those, and you'll see what it looks like when you have errors here, right? So for this first post, there's no errors on it. We can use this little icon here to expand the post. So you can preview what it's going to look like on your Facebook, or you can toggle over here, preview what it's going to look like on Instagram based on the size of the image and things like that. So then you can adjust your caption over here as much as you want to. You can add emojis, for example, different things like that, just from this comment here. Now, the follow-up comment option is an automated comment. So it's only available for select social media profiles, but you can save a follow-up comment to post on your post after it gets sent to your social media at the scheduled time. So that might be, some people use that for more hashtags, although hashtags and comments are kind of debatable on whether they're effective or not. So you say you ran out of characters in your caption here with your character limit. You could finish what you were saying in your caption in this first comment, or just really use it however you would like, based on what your needs are for your business and for your social media engagement. Okay, and then we'll go out of this one. So you can see here that these have errors. So for this example, for most of these, the scheduled date is already passed. So you can see here that the scheduled year was put in as last year instead of this year. So if we open this post up by expanding it here, then we can change this date. So we can click schedule post, and we can pick, for example, the 17th at 8 p.m. schedule post. There we go. And that one is resolved. So these are different ones. Like this is an error, for example, that the post is in the wrong aspect ratio. This was an attempted Reels style post, so that 9:16, and you can see that the error is that this is not allowed, that aspect ratio, so it's not going to let us post that. So that's how you resolve those errors. So we're going to go back here, and we are going to review and schedule these. Okay, so this post looks good, no problems with it. It's scheduled, and same with this one and this one. Now this one is showing an error, and okay, saying that for a GIF, they aren't compatible with Instagram Business, so we would have to change the location for that, where it was going to be posted. So invalid format for Instagram Business. So you can select up here where your posts, you can adjust where they're posted to right from within inside the editor. So I'm just going to go ahead and click in there. It's saying that it's not a valid format for Instagram, so I'm going to unselect Instagram, and now it'll just be a Facebook post. So that's how you do that. All right, we'll go ahead and minimize that, and so let's adjust that one more time because it doesn't look like it's saved. Okay, then we will go back to our scheduling option. We'll pick the 20th, and then we'll schedule post. There we go. All right, so 4 posts all look good, so it's time to integrate those. So we're going to go and we're going to import our posts here. Then it's going to ask, are you sure that you want to integrate them? All the posts will be added to the scheduler, and this can't be undone, so we're going to go ahead and import. And that does take a little bit of time. If you're bulk uploading, we say give it at least 10 minutes lead time, just to make sure that the system has enough time to get all of those columns matched up and that you have enough time to review it. So it is importing those posts right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and refresh. And it says it was completed. So if we go over here to scheduled post, you can see that all of the scheduled posts from that CSV upload show here in your scheduled posts area. So I hope that this was helpful for you guys, and that it streamlines your social media posting process, because being able to put everything in a spreadsheet and bulk upload it and have the times already scheduled out, the graphics, everything like that is going to save a lot of time, especially if you're cross-posting between a bunch of different platforms. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys, and as always, let us know in the comments if you have any questions about anything or if you need any help. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye-bye.